Hey,
Hey.
hello. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us tonight. Tonight, we're going to talk about hysteria and stress, those kind of things, and how we can handle that in the best way possible. I am popping on here, and Claudia will be doing most of our class tonight. Lisa has a little something she wants to share too. So go ahead, Claudia.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us. So, we are going to talk about stress, hysteria, moments of panic, because it seems to be a topic that a lot of the friends are dealing with. And I want to show you just some basics. Now, just off the top, I want to tell you that tree oils are priceless. But for most of us that tune in, most of us have the premium starter kit. This is the box of gold that has all your basics, and sometimes people forget how to use the basics. So let me show you. When you get your box, this is your gift zone, and things that you can use for stress, for hysteria, for moments of panic. And feel free if you guys have questions. But frankincense is a big favorite. It's right here. Frankincense makes the premium starter kit absolutely worth getting. Valor is a quick runner up, and I'm going to show you where to apply those. Um, and then if you open up to the bottom of the box, these are the two golden nuggets. It's stress away and peace and calming. Out of these, you need to know which one is more priceless and which one is important to you personally. So it's important if you have your moment of high stress, if you have a moment that you need to calm down, feel free to grab your box, grab these oils, grab these basics, and see which responds with you best. So one is peace and calming. Peace and calming is the pricier one. And then the least expensive one out of these two, of course, is the stress away. And I'm going to show you how to do the roller ball. So every premium starter kit comes with this. And most people they're not aware of how to use that, but I'm going to show you that today. So when you get an oil from Young Living, it comes with the white top, like so. And you want to take off the white top and you want to take off the stopper. You want to use the top to take it off. Once you take it off, let me show you how simple it is. So here we're going to pretend this is stress away. Here's the topper. You put the little roller ball in here and you just, of course, when I want to sample it for you, it doesn't go as easy. But the point that you want to do is you want to screw it on. So let me see if I got it. Did I? Did I? Did I? I believe in myself. Nope, I guess I didn't. But it usually takes 2 seconds. There you go. So you have to make sure the top is on. You screw it on, give it a little hug. And then when you take the top off, there's your roller, right? You want to touch it to make sure it doesn't come off because let me tell you, if the topper comes off, you'll be crying. So let's pretend this is stress away and you're having a stressful day. So the roll on makes it easy. Roll it on the sides of your neck. You could roll it over your heart, roll it over your pulse points. When you do that, what's the next step that's really important to calm yourself down? It's to inhale. Sometimes when I have friends over, I'm like, take a hit, and they laugh hysterically, but I'm not using drug use. We're talking about breathing in deep, going to the brain, calming down the brain. If you feel the stress on your heart, you roll it on the heart. If you feel stress on your belly, because each of us, we carry stress on different areas, you can roll it on your belly area. Something that I love to do with stress away is after you take a warm shower or a warm bath, step out, grab your oil, roll it over your hips. There's some of us that carry the stress on the hip area and you can feel it. So as you get older, you know where your weak points are. Some of us feel it on the neck. Some of us feel it on the shoulders, right? So where is your area? If you're taking notes, jot it down. Where do you carry your baggage? And so you can use the oils from the premium starter kit. Let's just go over the names again, right? Frankincense. Frankincense is fabulous. If you're going through stress, I'm going to apply it right now. Um, this is where frankincense works the best for stress management. So you grab some, you're going to breathe. Breathing is a big part of stress management. You're going to put it across your head. You could put it by your ears. Your ear area is a big, important part of acupuncture. All these little points on your ear. How the ear is made is pretty amazing. But anyway, you could touch it to your ear. I always touch it to my husband's ear when he's stressed out. Put it on the temple, roll it across, breathe it in. Now, for me, I have stopped a moment of hysteria in seconds with frankincense. Remember, too, that frankincense comes in the white label. It's the same oil, but with the white label, when you see the white label, you could put it on your hand, touch your thumb to the oil, and then touch it to the roof of your mouth. You press, swirl it, and you will feel the pressure points go down, which is so nice to be able to lower your personal stress naturally and not have to hear crazy side effects. You know, have you paid attention to the commercials? Like if you feel stressed, if you need your little light on, which the commercial is very attracting, but if you listen, it'll say may cause suicidal thoughts, may cause, right? And they go down a list of very sobering, very real side effects. So if you have your Young Living essential oils and you have your diffuser and you have a stash of oils that you're like, don't know what to do with them. This is the class. This is a class for you to grab your favorites. If you don't have the premium starter kit, look through your house if you have tree oils. Tree oils are beautiful to breathe in. They're good to breathe in. But for the brain, for the shoulders, for your hips, for where you carry that baggage, tree oils are a natural body release. They just calm us right down. And the other beautiful thing about using Young Living is you can use it throughout the day. If you're having a stressful day, use it throughout the day. If every day is a stressful day, you want to take notes on supplements. And we'll chat a little bit because I have a couple of supplements that are my favorite. But the roller ball that comes either with the premium starter kit or if you purchase rollers. The reason I like these is because they're quick and easy. They're not messy. You apply them where you need them. Make sure you breathe them in. This is Peace and Calming. You have Peace and Calming in your kit. Peace and Calming is my husband's favorite oil. And so what are your favorite time of day to use the essential oils for moments of panic? For some of us, it's in the morning. For most of us, it's at nighttime. Do you feel it? Do you feel like when you're calming down or you want to get a good night's sleep, everything that you've been too busy to think about at nighttime is like, here we are, here we are. So it's a good time to grab your oils. It's a good time to do your personal releasing, your personal baggage release, your personal thinking, sorting through the brain. And the oils help the body manage stress. But those are the important pulse points through your body, the head, the neck, the shoulders, depending on how you carry it. The liver's the right side under the breast area. So you don't have to put it on all the areas I'm mentioning. You could put it on the areas that are important to you. Does that make sense, Chris? Did you have anything to add to that?
No, not particularly to that. I had a different few oils I wanted to talk about, but go ahead, Lisa. Before we were starting, you were talking about something you had. Go ahead and share that. Thank you, Claudia.
I actually was getting into her little protocol. I I think that it's really important to talk about the anxiety thing, and just we've done different things, even like with the white angelica and but this was a new thing, and I always remember the peace and calm in that, but just the anxiety triggers, and we are all dealing with these common emotional stresses right now: persistent worry and stress, difficulty sleeping, physical tension, over our health or over the future or over about our loved ones. Maybe they're sick or they're dealing with things. And being, we're always caring for people. We're always thinking that. And so what happens with us is that burnout happens in that our heart races, our things, and we need to calm ourselves down. There's been a lot written right now about the amount of stress that's going on with everybody, not just ourselves, but everyone. And so these oils, like what Claudia mentioned, just having to be able to control our own chemicals in our body and not have to do it, medically. We hear horrible stories. I know a sister that was a rep for a pharmaceutical company. She's, I couldn't with the right mind continue to show these doctors this medicine because of what it was doing when people went off of it. And the numbers were there. So it is just such an important part of our health. What I did get in the mail, my daughter actually ordered this one, but it's the hormones, right? And I'm sorry I'm on a blur. I'm sorry about this blur thing. They come in little packets in here. So it doesn't taste great. It's like you have it, it's like, well, I don't know. But what I'm learning about what it does hormonally is just fantastic too. So this is a nice little internal thing I wanted to just share. I know we had talked about it. Sometimes it takes me months to come around to actually ordering things that we talk about. But controlling that stress before bed is important. And also, when Claudia mentioned some people feel it in the morning, I feel it in the morning. I wake up with my heart racing. I sometimes calm down by the end of the day, but I don't know if anyone has that experience. But again, it's just really important to keep our anxiety triggers. I think it's just in the air right now. We all look for things like, Chris, going on the cruises. If those are the things, those little things we need to do to keep that joy, something to look forward to. Keep those things constantly coming. We're going to go somewhere in a few days, and then it makes you, go through that. But I'm amazed at what the oils have done to me. I always can't go to bed anymore without my peace and calm and lavender and those things that we do. But anyway, I just wanted to share that. I also got the olive oil, this one is what she got, the little olive oil.
I want to tag on to what you said, because if you feel anxiety in the morning or at night, keep oils by the bed.
Yeah.
If you wake up and you don't have something by the bed and you feel your heart racing,
yeah,
you'll be in a frozen moment. But if you have them by the bed, and the tea that you held up, the daily hormone essentials, I want to say something that is so important, because I've had lots of meetings with people about this hormonal essential. Make it into a tea. It should not taste bad. You put it with warm water, 8 ounces. It'll make the tea more powerful.
Okay.
It'll make the tea more powerful. Do not drink it straight from the packet.
Okay, because
So that's how come it's disgusting, because it's designed to be made into a tea.
Okay.
And once the water hits it and you sip it, it will have a greater impact. Most of my girls that are on the tea, if you use it before bed, it has the best results. That's what we have found. I have very few people that do great with it in the morning, because most people need help with the sleep and the heat at nighttime. Like when you feel like, oh, that tea helps regulate your body temperatures. My husband calls my tea the fountain of youth. So you'll see an impact on you emotionally. It was designed for perimenopause and menopausal women, but if you have a cuckoo bird in the teenage years, they also can take it, because hormonal imbalance is something now that's for all women across the globe. And that packet is just, it's amazing. But
it's for every age.
I wanted to add it too.
For every age too.
It's designed primarily, this looks like our age group. Primarily, we're the target audience. But I went through hormonal upheavals in my late 30s. Some women are going through it in their 20s. So you want to pay attention for people that don't feel well emotionally because of hormones, and if they know it. So sometimes a doctor will say, hey, this is low, or your body needs to produce blah, 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 blah. This tea helps your body regulate on a personal basis. We're all different here. That tea doesn't contain hormones, but the tea contains herbs that calm you down and help control the hormones that make us, out of control. I love that tea. I love that tea. The other supplement that I wanted to add real quick, if anyone that's watching emotionally, if you feel man, you can't get up. You can't, how many oils do you have to sniff in your lifetime? You need something. There's something missing from your body. Um, the Super Bee from Young Living. It's a big help to my husband. It's a big help to some of my people that have trouble looking at the sunny side of the road. The Super Bee, and then keep a personal diary of what oils work for you. I just used the premium starter kit because the majority of us have that. And the majority of us have the Valor. The Valor is a gift this month. And I have tons of bottles of Valor. And very few times do I remember, oh, you know what? I need some Valor over the heart. Or I have a part tonight. Let me put some Valor over my heart. Or I have to do a speaking. Or I'm nervous about talking at the cart or whatever. Put Valor over your heart, over your heart. It's a way to give you a little bit of boldness, if you will, if you feel faint of heart. Back to you. Back to you.
Okay.
It's
I
like-
was looking how to unmute myself. Sorry about that. I couldn't find my little squiggly thing, but I found it. I just want to pop on what you both said and put it a little bit more together. So according to Young Living, Lisa, you can drink it straight or mix it in a tea. If you don't like it straight, of course, that's mix it.
I'm so glad
It's
you
more
mentioned.
powerful
Yeah.
putting it in a tea. It's more
I,
powerful. The ones that drink it straight, because I take a synopsis, I take a poll, if you will. And the first encouragement on the box is to take it with 8 ounces of water. So there's some oils that become more powerful when you put them in a carrier. And I found that the people that were drinking it straight, I'll give you a personal experience. One of my girls said the tea didn't do anything for me. So I asked her, how do you drink it? Oh, from the packet, blah, blah, blah. I said, try it in a tea. And 2 weeks later, she's like, okay, I see a difference now. So I take note of ones that have been drinking it straight, and they all say what Lisa says. Oh, it doesn't taste good, or it
it
does not
does-
taste right. But in a tea, it takes a different taste. It becomes softer. It becomes almost like a chai tea.
okay, I'm really glad you mentioned that. And I wanted to mention too, it is powerful with a lot of the frankincense, oswag. It's really got some ling lang. It, you know,
Well,
fennel.
water makes an oil stronger.
Yeah, it's pretty powerful. So I'm gonna
Yep.
try and see.
And then, get back to us when you try it. When you try it, I've had people try both, and I have followed up with people. And there's lots of people from Terry's Royal Team that I've met up with. They also did not see results when they were drinking it straight out of the packet. And I said, try it with water. See what it does when you follow the suggestion, 8 ounces of water. It's a big difference. And so they get back to me. They're like, I see it, because you take it in slower as well. It's almost like a time release thing. So with the water, it's just there's no comparison for me between water and the packet. The packet, it tastes like syrup, but when it's in a tea, it just is more soothing.
Here's another thing too, you have to remember with that packet, the month that you get the daily hormones, the first month you might not see anything. You have to keep going. When you're talking about nature, you're talking about rebooting, same with our balance and burn. You might not see anything the first month, but the second, and if you can keep going the third month, wow, the results you see will be absolutely amazing. So, probably a benefit of taking it at night, drinking it at night, would be your cortisol levels. So that is just, I'm looking at some of the things that it says on the website that it helps with. Healthy mood, energy, balanced cortisol, restful sleep, hot flashes, night sweats, all those things, hormonal transitions, that would be a benefit. It does say take it in the morning with food. That's what the website says, but um like Claudia said, if that's not working for you or you don't like the taste of it, do it another way and see what happens. But here's some of the things in there: magnesium, ashwagandha, chase tree berry, maca root, angelica, just all kinds of things. Deep spectra, frankincense too is in there. And of course, essential oils, lavender, davana, clary sage, and ylang ylang. So those are just some of the things about the daily hormone essentials that are amazing. But what I wanted to piggyback on with the two of Claudia and Lisa together is stress and your emotions being out of whack could definitely be caused from your hormones. So if you can get your hormones in check, it might be out the window. Your problem with stress, your problem with being wild. And in a way that I know this is absolutely true too, like Claudia was saying, you want to have the oils by your bed because my thing is I go straight to sleep every night. No issue. 4:30, boom, I'm awake. And I was just talking to another friend, 4:30, boom, she's awake. So this is definitely by my bed. And it probably is a hormonal thing that's going on, but just get this over your forehead and you are set to go. But I wanted to remind everybody too, we're talking hormones. Maybe you're not into the daily hormone essentials. You always have Progessence Plus. Don't forget about your Progessence Plus. This is an amazing, amazing oil that and it has the roller on it too. Nope, it doesn't have the roller. I guess mine does. My other one. I have two of these.
You could put a roller on it, but I use it underneath my tongue before I
Okay.
go to bed.
Yeah, no, I think I have a roller on my other one is why I just grabbed this one. But this is a great easy fix for hormones. You need hormone support right here. You're ready to go. Don't forget about this little oil. A lot of you might have it sitting around. Use it. If you're dealing with out of control emotions, think about your hormones also. And don't forget also, we have all these little blends. This is inner child. When I scan myself, I often need this. I don't know, the inner child needs released inside of me or something. But this is a beautiful, beautiful blend for de-stressing and for just getting yourself back on track. So those are some of the things that I thought I wanted to share with you guys. I don't know if anybody has any questions that you want to bring up now. Feel free to. I'm just going to put my inner child on while we talk. I love this little oil. Such a beautiful one. And I can't see everybody, so go ahead and unmute yourself and say what you want to say.
Well, I mentioned about the tranquil, when you get up at 4 a.m., that is, that's another one I need to put by my nightstand then because I know you'd mentioned that one before, and I think I have one. I'm trying to find it, but
Well, Valor is good to keep by the bed when you feel your heart. Valor is just really good to rub right over the heart, because Valor has blue tansy in it. So blue tansy is a lot for calming. Blue tansy is really good for angry people. And sometimes angry people means anxious people. So just remember for men and women, men more so express it more in anger. But if I see an angry man, I know that's a stressed out man. And so valor over the heart, the back of the neck. If you have a partner and you both know each other when emotionally you step outside the baseball field, so to speak, have oils that you could support each other. My husband never remembers to reach out for an oil, never. And so I'll say, put on your oil, put on, or I walk behind him, I open up the bottle and I sprinkle his head before we go out. And it's the best thing because I see a mood change within 5 minutes. My mom saw it when I did it for my teenage girls. One of my girls out of control emotionally, maybe crying, maybe ranting, and I would just do a back rub, just rubbing her back, but I put tons of oils on my hand. And then within a few minutes, the soap opera moment passed over. And my mom was like, "What did you do? It was done. It was done." Because the body, if you give the body what it needs to cope with the negative emotion or the crisis moment, this too shall pass, and it'll help it pass a little bit faster.
Yep. And I also wanted to add on to what Claudia said about Super B. There is no supplement on earth that I have found a switch within 24 hours as with Super B and without Super B. Like if your emotions are out of control or you just need that balancing act, Super B, do not forget Super B. That is a night changer, a game changer, not a night changer. It's a game changer for me, Super B. So those are
I'm
some
so
things.
glad we mentioned it because I have to put that on my order this month.
Oh my, I need my Super B every day. And there was a time I was just kind of losing it. I tend to lose it. I'm Italian. I was losing it a little too much. And I thought, what is going on? Oh, wait a second. I'm not taking my Super B. I didn't have Javen telling me that. Usually he'll tell me, Chris, did you take your Super B? So anyway, those are some things that we wanted to share with you. And let me go ahead and turn the recording off and we can chat freely. So thanks for joining us. See you next week. Bye.